Hello. Okay. If anyone's there, can they let me know that you can hear me loud and clear? Thank you. Okay. Hello. Can you hear me okay? I've got my loud microphone, so I hope you can, if you can see this. Okay, just wait for a couple of minutes till everyone's here. Good. Thank you, Riley. Thanks, Vix. Just a couple more minutes. Okay. I'm very excited to be here. It's not. Oh, it's only 2 minutes to 9. I'll wait for 2 minutes. Thank you. I'm just going to call in all the gods and goddesses. Oh, it's the goddesses tonight. Durga, Sarasvati. 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, thank you. Great, I'll start then. So, lots of people here. Okay, thank you everyone, you can hear me. Is it normal or better than it used to be, the sound? Because I have got the larger microphone, so yep, everyone can hear me. Okay, all right, good. All right, so today, well, it's what I'm doing today is Navaratri, which is an ancient and very popular Hindu festival, which usually goes for 9 nights and 10 days. But I've sort of combined them together, the Durga Puja and the other one, the Navaratri. And you'll find many slightly different spellings and pronunciations for that. But it's really to do with Durga, and Durga coming, the goddess Durga coming to earth to be here to help people. And I think at this time we really need her. And it's all about overcoming evil and diseases, all of those type of things. And yeah, so it's good to be here and to be working with the goddesses. And I'm just turning that around. I don't know why I can't see those little lotuses. Okay, and I have got all my statues and everything here, but I've got a plain background. Okay, so because otherwise people said it was too busy behind me. Okay, now, as I said, this is a ceremony. And normally, if I was really doing this the right way, we've been doing a goddess ceremony every night for 9 nights. Or if we're doing, that's a Navaratri. And if it was doing just the Durga Puja, it'd be for 5 nights. But we're just doing what is quite an important date on the 22nd. And yeah, I've just finished rewriting actually my Lakshmi Blessings reading cards. I know everyone says, where are they? But yeah, they're on their way. The artwork's coming along, and I've rewritten the cards decided to update them a little bit, and I had some help from someone who's very connected with the goddesses, so they should be really good. So they'll be out early next year, hopefully. Well, next year. So I've been researching so many gods and goddesses, and I really love the Hindu deities. And people say, well, what about the Egyptian deities? Yes, I still love them. And my belief is once, very long ago, and far longer than people see, Egypt, like 39,000 years ago, Egypt was Egypt, and then it disappeared and came back again and started as we think of ancient Egypt today, about 7,500 years ago. But there are Isis temples in India that they've found, and they've got all the hallmarks and writings of Isis temple. So I do believe that the ancient Egyptian temples and the Hindu temples are often quite similar. The practices, the gods and the goddesses are quite similar. So obviously that's why it's no problem to me to follow both the Hindu and the Egyptian deities. And as I always say, they don't quarrel in heaven. They've got no problem about who they are or where they are. It's just down on earth we all sort of worry about those things. So it's very good to see these things. Now, this great ceremony honours Durga, who's if you saw the advertisement, she's always riding a lion or with a lion, and she's a very powerful goddess. And she's a little bit like Goddess Sekhmet, those who have done or said Egyptian temple healing or know the Egyptian deities. So she's very strong, she's very powerful. And she's actually, she was created for the purpose of overcoming the demon king, Ravanana. And she was created by Brahma, Shiva, and Lord Vishnu. So all of those very powerful gods created Durga for this reason. So you can imagine she's very powerful to call upon when we need her. Okay? And I think, as I said, it's a very correct time to do this. So obviously I haven't got the understanding of the exact correct way to do these pujas and these ceremonies, but I'm just guided by the gods and goddesses, and I think that's fine. But if it's not quite people's suit as it should be, I apologise. You can send me a message, but I'm doing the best I can. And I've been following the Egyptian deities for so long now, and very strongly the Hindu deities started really long before that, in about 1973, when I first went to Malaysia, before I was married to my Hindu husband, Malaysian Hindu husband. And then I started really about 18 years ago to connect with the the Hindu deities again. And eventually I became Hindu because it seemed the right thing to be. So I really enjoy that, and it's brought me a lot of peace and excitement too. It sounds strange, it's peace and excitement. But, it's really nice to be able to say, people say, what do you do? Or I work with gods and goddesses or do healing, and they look at me and they think, Fruit Loop. But now I can say, well, the gods and goddesses are part of my religion. Not that it's really a religion, Hinduism, it's more a spiritual path, and it's it's just a cover name for a lot of the people, different varieties of spiritual paths in India. Okay, so I'm going to do some channeling, and we'll do some meditation, and we're going to ask in particular, well, first of all, we have to honour the gods and goddesses, and then we're going to and call them all in. Then we're going to ask Durga to please help us at this time. Now, the children of Durga are, now I wrote them down so I didn't forget. I do know them, but when I'm on here, I can't remember. So it's Sarasvati, Lakshmi, Ganesha, and one other. So yeah, they're all interconnected, the Hindu deities. And because so many millions of people are honouring them every day, they have a lot of energy. And they really are, there's some who are pretty fierce, but most of them are pretty calm. They're not out to do you harm. They're not out to do you harm at all. They're always very positive. It's just they look a little bit scary, like Goddess Kali, they look a little bit scary. But that's fine. It's just that sometimes we need the tougher aspects of things in our life, especially when we need spiritual protection or clearing. So now, take these awful glasses off, put my crystal ball on. So we call in the Goddess Durga, and we honour her and we thank her for her presence. She is such an amazing goddess with many arms, many hands. She can do many things. She can do so many things. And she is here to help humanity at this time. So if you can just do a meditation at this time, not send me little messages. Skanda. Oh yeah, Kartik. Yes, Skanda. Thank you, Sahan. Yes. Sahan's very good. He knows all these Hindu deities very well. So, where did I go? Durga. So we're calling on Durga. And just meditate and try and sense and follow as I'm saying this. And as you do, you'll get the most out of this. Just sit comfortably in a meditation. And I would warn people that because I'm a hypnotherapist, people often seem to, when I do these meditations, go off into a deep trance. Not always, but sometimes. Quite often if I'm doing healing. So just make sure you're not driving or doing anything dangerous. You need to be sitting quietly somewhere safe, where you can relax and feel these deities coming in, and you can ask for them yourself. That'll make it much more powerful, because it's not just for me, it's for everyone that I'm doing this. And the gods and goddesses can be everywhere at once, of course. So we're very grateful for their presence. So feel Durga. And she usually wears orange, red type of clothes to symbolise her strength and her powers. And now we're also calling upon Goddess Sarasvati, Lord Ganesha. I know he's a god, but he likes to come and look after the gods and the goddesses always. And Lakshmi, Sarasvati, Ganesha, and many more goddesses are coming, including Sita Devi, Mari Aman, and many goddesses. And feel them, feel them, feel them, sense them. And thank them in your mind for being here. And know that you are safe. And we are safe because we have spiritual beings caring for us. And we ourselves come from spiritual realms. Don't forget that. We are divine ourselves. Our own souls are divine. We just forget this so often. We just forget this so often. So, I'd like you to connect with your divine self as well, to remember your divinity. And to do that, just think of a point way above your head and call for your soul to merge through your crown chakra and your soul star chakra into your head and into your body. And you will feel an energy coming into you, because most of us have lost contact with our soul. We have part of our soul inside us, but our major part of our soul is outside. And we also can connect up with what's called the superconscious mind, which is our wisest part of our mind. Good. And we connect with our God or Goddess self, the divine part of us. Good. And now, if you'd like to visualize the gods and goddesses in front of you, well, mainly it's the goddesses. Mainly it's the goddesses in front of you, and just Ganesha. And he's there, opening the way, clearing any obstacles that may be there. And we have Sarasvati, Lakshmi, Durga, and many other gods and goddesses are around in the distance. And there are 9 goddesses, particularly to do with these 9 sacred nights, and we honour them and we ask for their presence. Thank you. As I said, this is a modern puja that you can do over the internet. So we need to use our imagination, our visualization skills. And know, whenever we stop and breathe and quiet our mind and ask for the divine beings to be with us, we are in the presence of the gods and the goddesses, and particularly tonight, the goddesses. And now Durga is in front of you. And in your mind, see her riding on a lion, big lion, and she comes in front of you. And she turns and she faces you. And she looks directly at you. And she looks into your heart and into your soul. And as she looks into your heart and to your soul, she can see you, the truth about you. She can see the truth about you. Remember, she was created to clear darkness, disease, and evil things from this earth. So she is very strong, she's very powerful. You don't want to cross her, but she is very protective of all those who follow her and are very sincere. And that's what she asks the most, she says. Sincerity, belief in her. And that is what she asks. She does like the ceremonies, doing things the correct way, the candles. But the most of all, she says, just the sincerity and the desire to all work together. Remember, she was created by Brahma, Shiva, Lord Vishnu, the most powerful gods, to clear this earth. And if you think of this earth at the moment, there's a lot of darkness here. There's so much darkness here. So, now we'll call Durga a little bit closer. D1, yes, this is me, the Goddess Durga. I do not come for a long period of time because my energy is too strong for you, Elisabeth. Oh, it is too strong for most people, but I have come for a period of time to be with you and to give you my strength and my power. And all of you can feel this strength and this power. All of you can feel this strength and this power. If you look at Elisabeth's hands and ask for the energy to be transferred from her hands, from her heart, from me, as I condense my energy in this way, it makes it much more stronger. Feel that energy, feel that power. And it's a beautiful orange, gold energy flows to you. Feel it swirling across the distance to you all, unwrapping you all in orange energy. Good, good, good. And as that happens, you feel a sense of excitement and joy. So this is the type of feeling that you get when Durga comes, that feeling of excitement, knowing that you are powerful, she is powerful, far more powerful than all the diseases, all the demons, all the dark energies on this earth have ever been. She is far more powerful. She overcame the demon king all those eons ago. We do not need to know how she disperses evil or darkness or disease. We just have to give her gratitude for this. We just have to give her gratitude for this. And now I'd like you to focus on the country where you live or the area where you live. And as you focus on the country or the area where you live, ask Durga to come and to visit you, to bring her children with her, Lakshmi, the goddess of good fortune and abundance. And we ask for Saraswati, the goddess of healing and intelligence. So what good of overcoming darkness and evil as such? If it is not, then you are not full of wisdom. So we're asking for the wisdom of Saraswati to be with us. Thank you. And Lord Ganesha is with you. Aren't you aware that Lord Ganesha seems to be behind you, then he seems to be in front of you, and in a strange, energetic way, he is clearing pathways for you. And then as he clears pathways for you and everyone simultaneously, you're aware of a lot of gold-white energy. You're aware of a lot of gold-white energy coming into you and through you, into you and through you. Good. Now we call on Brahma. Vishnu. And Shiva. Remember, Shiva is the destructor energy, the ending energy. And together now, with the 9 goddesses, over these 9 nights, many things are going to happen on this earth to clear the planet, And we're going to clear the planet of many things. We're going to clear the planet of many things. And how they will do this is sending beams of orange light down to you and all around you, and all around the city you live. And these orange and gold beams of light are like a beam, just like a beam, but with some energy in it that when it touches the earth, all that is not positive disappears. All that is not positive disappears. So see this now. See this now. And all the time, in my mind, I see Durga riding around on her line with her many arms. And she just smiles. Remember, being a goddess, she can be in so many places all at once, in many forms. Many people are doing ceremonies at the same time as she is there. She's everywhere. She's everywhere. And all that is not positive is being destroyed. And diseases are being cleared with this orange gold light, including viruses. All the current viruses are disappearing. And where is the beam coming from? From the higher realms, the heavenly realms, the realms of the gods and the goddesses. No, this is the ending times, but we are working towards the golden time. In 2082, we're working towards that golden time. So it's a matter of surviving at this time, of overcoming at this time. And indeed, this may happen at an earlier time, the golden days, the golden time. It will seem smoother and easier if we all work in this way. And all the time, see Durga riding triumphantly everywhere, in front of you, behind you. And so there are hundreds and millions of Durgas, forms that we can see, but all of them are Durga. Indeed, all of them are Durga. And this will take about 5 more minutes. Durga says there is not one particular person or entity they are going to destroy. It is that's the heavy and unjust energies in the world at the present time. Perhaps there are demons, perhaps there are evil ones, but we do not have to worry how this is done. They will be dissipated. They will just be dissipated. Into dust, you would say, into dust. She says, my time is here. I have come to earth once more. And as I have come to earth, I will ride triumphant around the earth, knowing you can now live in calmness. Perhaps not peace, but definitely in calmness. For you cannot always have peace, as you know. But you can have excitement. We like excitement. We like calmness, excitement, joy. And we're bringing this to you. We are bringing this to you. I'm bringing this to the world. Remember, it's golden time we are coming to assist you with. We're speeding the process, making the ending times so much smoother. Remember that date is a date that is prophesied, not by Elisabeth, but by others. Now you're aware that around you there is so much brightness, so much gold, so much orange energy. Like a flame, like a flame. And now Durga is putting this into you and through you, like a flame going through you. It's like alchemy. The flame is a transmuting force. And it also can relieve illness, pain and suffering very quickly. Because when the heaviness, the darkness, dark energies, the viruses are gone, then you will feel well and joyful and happy. And now Durga's putting extra energy all around each of you, all around your homes, your cars, everywhere. And it's just dissolving any unwanted energies, viruses, harmful things very quickly. It's not a way that Elisabeth has worked with before, but we are showing her our power, our strength. Good. Now we're going to call for the Mother Goddess, Sarasvati, with her gentle, her very gentle energy of green and blue, to come and flow this energy into you and through you and around you. And it's a calming, peaceful, healing energy. And Sarasvati is placing also into the back of your neck, like an energy, like a beautiful, beautiful energy of green, healing energy, aqua energy. And she says it's a wisdom energy. And for the next nights to the 26th, if you ask her, she will come every night and infuse this energy of wisdom and intelligence in to you. Because her followers, her devotees, need wisdom. We all need wisdom. We all need healing. Good. Now, Lakshmi comes with beautiful pink energy and her gold energy. And she smiles at you. And she says to put out your hands. And she drops like little golden coins into your hands, little golden coins into your hand. Then above you she drops little golden coins, but it's little packets of gold energy. And she smiles and says, this is for your wealth, your abundance. Now, how does that work? How does that work? It works, you see, it works by attracting gold to you and good things to you and abundance to you. So it's like little pockets of energy, and they are there And when the time is right, they activate. What activates them? This is the secret. Kindness, compassion for others, and doing good deeds for others will hasten the process of abundance for yourself and good fortune for yourself. Your positive thoughts and love will generate much healing energy for you and much abundance for you. Because who is not drawn to love and kindness? But always, always Durga is with you and will be with you if you call upon her. And as you call upon her, you would not want anyone to, you would not want to argue with Durga, I suggest. You or anyone around you. So Durga will come if you are ready. She will stay if you are ready. Please read about her, understand her more. And this would be good. Place a picture of her, a statue of her. Now she will leave the earth realms in about 4 or 5 more days. So make the most of this time for Durga. And the healing for our planet, the healing for our people. And all people are our people. All people are our people. And we honor you, Durga. We honor you, Saraswati. We honor you, Ganesha. We honor you, Lakshmi. We honor you all. We honor the 9 goddesses. And Sita Devi, who was part of the great way that was overcome, the demon king. She had to battle him to save herself and her marriage. So we thank Sita Devi. We're also going to call in Mari Aman. It's a very popular goddess in southern India, and she wanted to come tonight. For again, she's very strong. She's very much a women's goddess, so it's all about women, especially at present. And she's very strong goddess to help anyone, any woman in need, especially women who have been badly treated by men, and any woman who is sick or poor. She especially wishes to help. So she will always come to you. And we thank her for her presence. We ask if there is anything she wishes us to do or to tell us, that she will do so. We're just telling you to please honor me. And as you honor me, I will honor you. You may be on earth, but we see your role on earth is very hard. So we honor you all living on this earth and still being good people, wishing well to others. And we wish, you see, there to be a closer connection between the gods and the goddesses and the people of this earth. We are not to be feared. We are to be invoked, treated with respect, and as the connection is made, We can do much more for you. And especially we wish you to connect with my energy. And we thank her. Now, Lakshmi wants to come again, and she is bringing you many blessings for abundance and strength. And we thank her for that. So she drops final golden coins, energy packets above you, around you. Then see her dropping this, placing gold energy, little packets of gold energy all around you, around your house, around the people you love, around your city. Good. Finally, we're almost finished. Call on Shiva, Brahma and Vishnu. And we simply thank them for sending Durga to us. We honour them. And we give gratitude for Durga and the work she has done tonight, she will continue to do in the future. And we will ask for her last blessing. Dear people, dear loved ones, we bless you. We simply bless you and ask you to remember you are divine at all times. We promise you many beautiful things are happening to your earth. So see and recognize them, the beauty of earth and people at all times. And this will increase the clearing and of all dark beings on this earth, of all evil beings on this earth. And she says there is going to be a final clearing, so this will take about 2 minutes, then we'll be finished. See, like a lot of unpleasant energies leaving the earth, being dissolved, just simply dissolved into bright gold light. And we thank you, Durga. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. We thank all the other goddesses, including Sita Devi, Lakshmi, Sarasvati, Skadja. Thank you. And when you're ready, you can come back and open your eyes. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that, could sense that. Thank you. Thank you, Viritha. I'm so hot, I'm so hot. She's very hot, Goddess. Just before I turned on the Facebook Live, about half an hour before, I started being so hot, and I had heaters on, and I was just so hot, I didn't know what to do. And of course, I just realised it was Durga coming in with her very warm energy. And I'm really, really hot. Her energy is very powerful. I haven't channeled her really, except for a little bit for my cards. So her energy is very powerful to work with. But yeah, I was very grateful she came in. I wasn't sure what I was going to do tonight. That's it. I announce these things, and then I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, and I just have to surrender to the deities, and they'll show me the way. As I said, it's not traditional, but it's how they say that this will help, this will work as such. If you've got any questions, you can ask them. Now, I will save this, and it will be on my Facebook page if you've got anyone who wants to watch it later, or you want to go back and do it also. And especially the next few days will be most strong. So it's up to the 26th, so it's the 22nd today, up to the night at the 26th. Durga is the time that she'll be around, and then she'll go as such. It's not that she'll go completely, it's just that her presence won't be so strong. It's not the time. And of course, everyone invoking her at the same time is very, very powerful. So, yeah. And I certainly felt it. What else was I going to say? Yeah. Can't really think clearly now. Thank you to everyone. Lots of people saying thank you. That's very nice. Good. My face is quite pink, quite red, isn't it? All right. Now, let me see. What do I want to tell you? Well, I'm going to be in Adelaide the rest of the year. I'm not travelling as usual. And I see Durga giving a trident symbol. I know that is a symbol of protection that people carry, or the deities sometimes carry, but I couldn't tell you exactly what it means. It's just a protection symbol is how I see it, or overcoming symbol. And she's often painted like that, so I guess that's how. But I don't always know all the fine details of what these things mean. Okay. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Vix. Yeah. So I'll be in Adelaide all this year, and then the first time overseas will probably be next May to go to Singapore. So yeah, it's very different life this year for us all, and yeah, it's changed everything. But it's brought me a lot of benefits. This is the thing. At the present time, you know, I would never have done this Facebook Lives in a million years otherwise. I just probably wouldn't have. I might have, but I doubt it. So it's made me work in different ways. It's made me work in different ways, which is good. People ask, when am I going to teach Sarasvati temple healing again? And it will be next year. It'll be next year. And that's because it's really it's really that I did give a message from Lakshmi before, the person who's asking. Once I'm finished, I can't sort of just go back and connect into them. It takes me some time to connect with their energy. Now I'm just me. Thank you, Justin. It's just me here talking. It's not with gods and goddesses. So I can't just give a message. It takes me time and energy. And when I'm tired, I can't do it. Yeah. So what's I talking? Yeah, I will be teaching Sarasvati temple healing, but it will be part of the Lakshmi. If you look on my website, you'll see Lakshmi Blessings, a heading Lakshmi Blessings. So when the cards do come out next year, I will be teaching people how to read the cards, and they're specifically for abundance, good fortune, what to do in your life and what the best ways to tackle situations and prayers you can do and mantras, things like that. And so I'll teach people, and for instance, people in Australia, they don't understand all the deities. So learning to read the cards, connect with the deities is important. And not everyone understands each god and goddess and their purpose. And then I'll teach a 2-day course on Sarasvati temple healing. But I might not just teach it like that. It will be might be one day and another day, but I will teach it in different ways. So you will have the Lakshmi blessings, but the Sarasvati temple healing will be followed on from the Lakshmi blessings. So it will be a healing for physical, emotional, and abundance as well with the Sarasvati temple healing, which is already has being. Okay, so yes, I haven't forgotten it. It's just that it's a little bit hard to teach at the moment, and I decided I wouldn't start to teach it again until I had the cards. But it's not that I'm not thinking of Sarasvati and all the gods and goddesses. It's just the way it's happening. But it is, everyone says it's a very beautiful system of healing, and I do find it effective. But it's just going to be so much more effective this way. Okay. And yeah, just to realise could people sense the energy? Did it make them feel a little bit warm? Okay, thank you. No one's saying anything. Okay, I know it takes time to think about it and write a message. But please continue for the... So it's 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, the next 4 nights. Just do a little meditation each night to light a candle, and I've got a little candle here, a little lotus candle, and just light a little candle and have some statues or pictures of the gods and goddesses and ask for their presence, and just think back to tonight and invoking the deities, how I did it. I just do it in a simple way, ask for their presence. And you will find that if you keep doing this, and that's why it's done over 9 nights or 5 nights, it's much more effective. And next year I'll be a little bit more familiar with all these things and do things a little bit differently. But it's hard to do a Facebook Live every night for 9 nights or 5 nights. Okay. Anything else? Any final? Okay. Thanks for Visa. You could feel, yeah, that's how Lakshmi, she's always positive and reassuring and lovely. And Ganesha's always comes from behind and walks through me or people to clear the energy. It's quite amazing how he does that, but he just does that, yeah. And it was shown to me right at the beginning that that's how he likes to do things. All right, so if no one's got any more questions, I might finish now. And please drink plenty of water and know it was an initiation. as such. It was an initiation. The deities are very strong. So just be expected for some changes, but positive changes. And try and, it's a good idea to come back and listen to the meditation and the channeling again to connect with this. Yes, I will put this on my YouTube channel. It will take a few days before it's on my YouTube channel. I have to get my website guy to do it, so it'll be on the YouTube channel and you can see it. Are they clearing COVID? Yes, they are clearing COVID. I just don't like to say that too much because people say, oh, how does she think she is to, Facebook, they're a little bit strange to say she can do this. But I've done it before with the Egyptian deities, and it always does help. So yeah, they are clearing all of those, but I just don't say it because I don't want people coming at me saying, who do you think you are to do this? But yeah, they do that. And there's lots of other infections that cause a lot of harm as well. So why not clear them all at the present time? Much easier and cheaper and kinder to us than all these medical interventions. All right, so I haven't got another one of these planned, but I will do one later. I will do more of these later. And I might do another of my Egyptian temple training in November. Okay, thank you to everyone. It was great to have you, and thank you for your attendance and your kind words. Thank you.